Hi, good afternoon everyone. I'm Jeff from Renka. Renka is an MSC status company that promises you a fast, secure and transparent property experience. So what is the largest problem in Malaysia property market now? Is property market glut. So according to NAPIC Q1 latest data, there is 37B overhang units. And in addition, there will be undercon property that's still selling worth 65B, which is making RM100B in the unsold property units in Malaysia now. Okay, our vision is to digitize the property operation by solving real pain points in the ecosystem. Since 2018, we have launched our business process management system to property agency, which helped them to reduce their administrative costs by at least 50%. Their property agents are using a mobile-friendly cloud-based account to submit booking, commission claims, and even confirm the booking with their landlords, tenants, and purchaser over internet. So they don't have to spend time to travel and saving a petrol cost. Okay, this year March, we have launched a rental collection system, which is the first rental collection system in Malaysia that uses bank e-mandates. So we help these property operators to monitor hundreds of their tenants' payments by giving them an aging report in the cloud-based account. Moving forward, we are targeting developers now that helping them to clear their overhang units. So this is our revenue model, which based on 3 categories of income. The first category is agency system with SaaS model. We are charging per customer 12,000 to 32,000 per year. And then rental collection system, we are charging them 2% to 10% transaction fees. For the rent to sell system that offer to developers, we will earn sales commissions. Okay, our agency BPM, last year we have 160 active negotiators or agents using it, and it grew 4 times in a year, that reaching nearly 700 agents now. Then we have processed SMP and tenancy agreement from 500 cases to more than 3,000 cases in less than a year. Our rental collections has grown very fast in the past few months. So since we launched in March, actually we achieved double-digit growth. Currently, in the past 5 months, I think we have handled more than 200,000 rental in total already. So rent-to-sell system is combining our property operators and the sub-sales agents to help the developer clear their units. Then our first on-board customer is UN Sunrise that just started the pilot project this month. We might get the revenue in another half year's time. Okay, our audited financials has grown quite well also. The revenue actually reflect on those traction numbers. And we are targeted to grow another 4 times this year to make our business sustainable and be profitable. So I and Clement started PropPort Management in 2011, that helping private investors to manage a property portfolio with more than 20 mil. We exit the business in 2014 and we set up Renka in August 2016 together with our CTO partner, Mr. Law Chin Nam. He is a mobile apps company founded by himself in 2012, and he also served as a CTO previously to a credit-funded company. Our chairman in the board is Datuk Kwan Fo Kwai, who is retired managing director from Sunway Construction Group. Datuk Li Lin Fong is our legal consultant, who is also founder of Lee and Partners. He is here today. Maybe we'll welcome questions from the crowd later. He's one of our lead investors. And we are looking to raise RM1 mil. Majority of the fund will be used to expand our current talent teams. You are welcome to ask me any questions, or maybe you can talk to me if you want to find out more details later. That's all for my presentation. Thank you.
Okay, I'm not too sure what is exactly your product.
Yeah.
What do you do? Sorry.
It's okay, because this is not a B2C model, that's why consumer will not have a touch on that. It's B2B. So it's only those business who are running the business, then only they need the solutions for their business problem. For example, like property agency, they will need to hire so many admins just to process the paperwork. And now we're actually putting a complete system that actually help them to trim down their administrative staff in the office. So for the rental collections, it's only those property operators who actually need to manage hundreds of tenants. So imagine when you have hundreds of tenants in a month, how you go to do the bank reconciliations. So there will be a lot of hassle if your tenant is actually paying cash, bank in, and they don't give you a proof of records, all these kind of things. That's why we come up with a solution with the bank e-mandate by taking a standing instructions. All this payment will be deducted by direct debit, and all this information will display in their cloud account so that they will know who is actually overdue and who is not immediately. Yes, please.
So, from what I understand, you are sort of like building a customized dashboard for all these businesses
Yes.
to manage their portfolio of say,
Yes.
properties or their inventory under rental, right?
Yes.
What's interesting about this customization things? I guess when you do B2B, what is your say lead time? Like how long does it take you to close a client, right? And what's the degree of customization? How difficult is it for you to really meet? Like, are they all very different? Are they all very homogeneous in their needs?
Yeah, I do understand the questions. So we actually very stick to our focus, which is we are delivering a SaaS model. SaaS model means that you are welcome to give me an opinion to upgrade the thing so that the benefit will be used by all the users. But we don't really like making a lot of customizations. So customization will be always additional cost. Of course, they are willing to pay, we are willing to do it. So that will be a different like a la carte of things. But usually our system is quite standard that generally can apply to the players in the industry. The sales cycle is actually quite long, I would say. So for example, like agency business system, it probably can take us 3 to 6 months to deal with one customer. And then for rental collections, it will be much easier because as long as they have all these numbers of tenants, then they will be very likely to see this system because currently nobody offer any system like that in Malaysia yet.
So, are you trying to replace the agents?
No, we are not. We are helping to digitize their operations, so we are helping them.
So where in the value chain are you extracting the additional revenue from?
A bit pardon?
Where are you extracting the revenue from? For in your case, the fees that you're charging, is it a software? Is it a
Yes.
SaaS model?
Yes,
That
SaaS
you
model.
feed
To the company, to the license holder.
But where are they justifying that in their P&L? How do they justify that?
It's the expenses in the software.
So it's an IT expense.
Yes, correct. That's right. The logic actually is the salaries of the admins. Admins are very low labor types of employees, so the turnover is very high, and you can't actually get them to do high value works. So that's the reason why we set the pricing between 12 to 32,000. If you take it count, it's about half of those admin salary in a year.
Why am I investing into Rainguard? First of all, I have invested about 10 businesses and startups, and this is the only one surviving until today. So we all learn from mistakes. Most of the startups are having a big dreams, carry a noble visions, but it comes to implementation and executions, it fails. Jeff Dunn and Clement, I have known them for more than 7 years. I handled all their S&P loan documentation, business agreement. I know how they manage their investment, how they manage the business. They are very meticulous, they are very careful, especially good in the cost management, in achieving the profits. So I have all the agreements, I know the figures. So this is much better. For others, it's all over promise, under delivered. But to them, it's under promise, over delivered. And also another one important point is, a lot of startups nowadays, they do not have a proper and legal structure. So that's why there's a lot of illegal structures and also illegal deposit taking, illegal business model. We used to see some business model with 5 layers of writing system, which is illegal. They probably announce to everyone that, look, we have 5 layers of writing. So we can promote the system very fast, but they do not know this is against anti-pyramid scheme. So that's why we are the legal advisor to Rainguard. So we make sure everything is properly documented and legally conducted. These are the main differences.
You've got premium and standard pricing for your business so far. Besides what I saw it on your website. So what's the split between premium revenues versus standard revenues?
Actually, it's like either you pay month by month. If you pay by month, of course you need to pay me extra. Then you pay me in the upfront. We used to collect upfront, so it's like renewal every year. So there will be a discount.
So what's the split?
What's the split? It will be depends on like unlimited accounts, how many admins, how many agents. Then what's the features inside, whether it include the hierarchy or commissions or
Are
not.
people adopting more of the pay upfront or which one are people adopting more? Which do you see more?
Usually they will pay upfront because when they justify this cost can actually help them to trim down the admin, they want to do it immediately and save the money, especially at this market environments. Yeah.
Okay, Jeff, you have another question?
Hi, I
Yes.
like the business model because I think that it's very, very scalable. And I think that, it needs an opportunity in the market, right? So clearly there's a market gap. Who would you benchmark yourself to in the international market? That's one. Secondly, if you look at scalability, you also need to look at resilience of the business, right? So in terms of recurring income, as a point.
Actually prefer to expand the business in those more developed countries like Singapore, Australia. So we even actually identify some payment partners in the country as well, so that we can copy the same thing, doing the same business model with them. So I would say that in the future, definitely is the rental collections. Why I say so is because I wonder you guys actually notice that tenants have changed as well. They're not only not afford, the young generation not only not afford to buy a property, they're not even not afford